Alright, welcome back to Let This Grieving Soul Retire, Anime Review, Episode 11. Those of you curious about this, wait, what about One Punch Man? Oh, a bit confusing with that one. I thought it wasn't released, because I looked up, it wasn't there, so I went straight to this show. And then I checked it towards, it's come out. Okay, so I'm going to do that next. Don't worry, it's definitely due next, don't worry about that. And then afterwards, you'll be reincarnated as Dragon Hatchling, Dojima is the commenter, and I'll finish up with anime when it comes with Dragon Stargaze. Which, I do think I could probably finish up all the remaining anime with no issue at all. I only have 4 left. So, shouldn't hopefully take very long. So, in the case of this one, we're here discussing the penultimate episode released for Core 2 of Let This Grieving Soul Retire. I am grateful for the assistance of my friends. So, yeah, Karai basically decides to do stuff like, delay the departure. So, after the craziness that was last episode with the magic carpet stuff, and the fact he's holding on to a beautiful elf woman, who is shorter than he is, as if she's older than he is, and she calls him human, doesn't call him his actual name. It's hilarious. I like the case of Backstab. At least this one's not for comedy. The one, the elves over in Backstab or Dungeon, when they do this, they're doing it for bigotry reasons, where humans treat like trash here. But I thought this was kind of funny. So they get to their place they go to, and of course, we mentioned what happened a few episodes ago, where Cry decided to turn people to frogs, which that was somebody else. Then he just has a good chance to kick his whole party into frogs, including the elf girl, which then he turns back by squishing him with his hand. And he's like, "How dare you turn me into a frog?" And the fact, of course, the captain of the guard is still yelling at Cry for being suspicious. And of course, okay, so then they stop at one place, apparently on this blimp. Yes, this blimp. Basically, it's an airship. To go to this other place. So they Cry is like, okay, I need you 3 days. And the king has no problem with this, given how traumatized his daughter is. So he gets all this preparation, and of course the king's going, "What's all this stuff for?" This is basically normal stuff you don't carry on stuff like this, like food and potions. And this might be a risk, so we might crash. He's like, "We're not going to crash." Airships have crashed before, so kind of weird this guy is so yelling. And then we have this funny bit here where you have Karai trading with his carpet, and then we have basically the street ghost show up, which is the Grieving Souls. Hi, sword ghost, assassin ghost, magic ghost, who's healing up the elf. It's so funny. Yeah, it is so hilarious. It's obviously the Grieving Souls because of the way their outfits are. It is so funny. And then they leave. And then they come back later because, we have a magic staff. And of course, try to talk to one of the guys, apparently from the terrorist organization, 13-Tail Fox. And of course, Karai, in the later reveal in the episode, they thought they meant the creature, not the terrorist organization. And then they're on board, and then the sheik goes hide on a kite, which gets hit by lightning. Yes, it gets hit by lightning in the episode, which, it's this episode's pure comedy gold, the way I'm describing. I'm finding this kind of funny. Don't worry, they're fine. So, then, of course, we have where they're inside the ship. And it's a nice looking airship. It looks like something out basically you see out of this pulp noir stuff. And then all of a sudden you have the king. Also this guy in a fox man just happened on the king, and the king just draws a sword. Damn! Who knew he was just a really good fighter? He's good protecting his daughter. And then we have more people show up. And then for some reason the big armor guy is suffering from a stomachache. And all the guards, including the captain, suffer from stomachache. And Cries one of them, no, he's not. And he gets a little confused because he's an idiot at times. But that's kind of the episode. And next week is basically, next Saturday, will be the final episode of the season. Will this come back? Who knows? I gotta say, by far, out of the 23 episodes I watched, this is by far the funniest one I've ever seen. This is so funny. Yep, so yeah, that's pretty much it to the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications. Next up we have is a Comic Corner, and then it's on to One Punch Man. Okay? You too? Bye.